Something came up. There are a million reasons to put off a cancer screening, but one reason to keep it. Early detection can save lives. Every screening, every result, every early detection matters. At Pfizer, we're fighting against cancer, aiming for 8 cancer breakthroughs by 2030. Join the fight against cancer and get screened at Pfizerforall.com/screenings.
Hey, sports fans, the ESPN app has all of ESPN all in one place. The ESPN app is your home to thousands of live events, ESPN shows, and originals across every ESPN network in service. And now you can check if you already have ESPN Unlimited as part of your TV package for no additional cost. Visit activate.espn.com to learn how to access your account or sign up, then start streaming in the ESPN app. It's all of ESPN all in one place. Sign up for Activate now.
News now on 102.7 The Game.
Reporting for Cromwell Media News, I'm Rob Nichols. Kentucky Transportation and Cabinet officials have announced a new highway safety initiative on Highway 60 in Hancock County near the Brett County line. The project will focus on widening and resurfacing the roadway, aiming to reduce the risk of centerline collisions. A 4-foot buffer will be created between lanes, complete with painted lines and rumble strips for added safety. Construction is set to begin Tuesday, continue through May 8th, with daily work schedule from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Officials in Davis County using an emergency alert system for cell phones. County leaders have approved a 3-year contract with the company Regroup, allowing them to have access to the federal integrated public alert and warning system. This means officials can set up a boundary on a map to send an alert to every cell phone in that area. In addition to the automated alerts for serious emergencies, area residents can also download the Regroup app to get notices for things like weather warnings and road closures. And Kentucky Secretary of State Michael Adams is inviting kids across the Commonwealth to participate in the 3rd annual I Voted sticker contest. Students in kindergarten through 12th grade are eligible. An original design from one Kentucky student will be selected as a sticker handed out to voters during the general election this fall. Additional details are posted on the Kentucky Secretary of State webpage. Submissions are due by May 29th. For Cromwell Media News, I'm Rob Nichols.
Hi, this is Shelby Mudd, the 3rd generation of the Mudd's furniture family, inviting you to stop by today and see the latest furniture styles designed for today's family. We have furniture for every room: living room, family room, kitchen, bedroom, dining room, and more. We feature the top furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy, Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, Restonic, Bassett, England, and more. Stop by today and check out what's new this month. From our family to yours, Mudd's Furniture, in the heart of downtown Owensboro since 1951.
When something goes wrong with your plumbing, it never happens at a good time. It happens fast, and it needs fixed fast. Call RFI Plumbing. We're local, licensed, fully insured, and ready to handle everything from emergency leaks to everyday repairs and full plumbing projects. No guesswork, no runaround. Just clear communication, quality work, and a good job done right. When it matters most, trust the local pros at RFI Plumbing.
And now, Western Kentucky weather on 102.7 The Game.
Here's your 14 first alert forecast for the overnight hours. Clear with a low of 55. On Thursday, mostly sunny and warmer with a high of 82. Then becoming cloudy on Thursday night with a low of 62. On Friday, showers and thunderstorms by the afternoon and evening. A few may be severe with large hail and damaging winds. A high of 78. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Lyons with your 14 first alert forecast.
From the floor concept, legally with WLME FM. All sports, all the time. Yes, 102.7 The Game.
We're on the air.
102.7.
Well, starting early today, isn't it?
Answers, Clarence. Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to
Live at 5.
It's Live at 5, and it's brought to you by Foreman Watson Holtree, FWHlegal.com. And now, your host for Live at 5, Stephen A. Turner.
What's up and welcome to Live at 5, brought to you by Foreman Watson Holtree. One call for injury law, that's FWHlegal.com. Stephen A. Turner here in the Floor Concept Studios, joined by Coach Vic Evans.
How's it going, man?
It's going, man. It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day.
Beautiful couple days. After I froze to death on the harbor on Monday, I'm welcoming this warm sunshine here in Owensboro. I hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday. It's draft eve for me, so I'm pretty much ate up with that. I mean, it's
me too. I got my whole mock draft right here in front of me, Steve.
Slight mental illness when it comes to the NFL draft for me, but I am. It's like Christmas Eve, I guess you could say, right? Because tomorrow will be a big night. We'll have it here on the Cromwell family of stations right here on 102.7 The Game. Dan Bartlett will be here. I believe the professor will be in the house at least till the Cowboys pull the trigger on that first pick, whether it's climbing up the board or staying at 12 or.
I've had it go both ways, but it's my 2.0 here. I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, it's funny. I reached out because we were wanting to get Vogel today. Didn't pan out because he had some other commitments, rightfully so. I kind of waited to reach out to him till this morning, so fair enough. And I was like, let's see what Jordan Reed. I'm just gonna throw a Hail Mary here.
Doing Sports Center.
I'm on Sports Center at 5. It's not quite the same. It's not quite the same Jordan Reed, man. I mean, that blows me away. It's awesome. I tell you, that guy right there will inspire you. The hard work pays off. He's just a guy on Twitter doing good work, and ESPN talent cream rises to the top.
Always.
What the Macho Man said. But download that Owensboro Radio app. You can listen anywhere in the world, including tomorrow night's first round of the NFL draft right here on the game. You can text us during the show on the Green River Area Federal Credit Union text line 270-903-0389.
I do have a couple true or false that came in today on the text machine I got lined up for you.
Yeah, so that's going to be the show. We are streaming on social media out there today, so be sure and follow along 102.7 The Game on social media. Big thanks to More and More Browns Valley Trucking for the live stream.
Yeah, and hey, big shout out to our friends out there. And here's the thing. If you're needing tires, right now they're running this deal. You go in, you tell them, hey, I heard Browns Valley on Live at 5, get 5% off.
Man, see,
so keep it locked in right here.
I'm actually looking for tires.
There you go.
The real deal.
Go in.
I just got my daughter. They missed out on my daughter's car. I just put tires on her new car, and now a new used car. That's how we roll in the Turner family. But my car, the outside a little bit bald. Maybe I need a little alignment too. I have to holler. I didn't know that was a thing.
They just started today on Browns Valley, brand new today. So go in there, let them know.
Okay,
you're looking for tires.
Not only
if
did
you're
I
going
hear
for
it
tires
on Live at 5, I said it on Live at 5.
There you go. If you go in and tell them, hey, I heard Browns Valley on Live at 5, they'll give you 5% off on all your tire purchases.
That's awesome.
My new old car.
Yeah.
You know, the back.
But yours look pretty good for a new.
Well, the back, I'd say the next 4,000 miles. So I'll go check them out there. I'm kind of liking the BMW, except when I have to make repairs to it.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, hopefully, yeah.
People stop running into my car's parked.
Yeah, have to pay for that one. But no, man, we got a high school scoreboard. Above all, we'll do that quickly. It'll be about a 10-minute segment one. We're going to get that in quickly, and then we'll do a little above all roofing true or false in the middle. And then we're just going to take a swing in the back half. We haven't done any mock drafts here. We haven't subjected you to that yet.
You're going to get one today.
You're going to get one today. And then whatever we don't get done today, we'll jump right back into tomorrow.
Sounds
tomorrow
good.
We'll have Coach Patterson.
Coach Patterson.
From Eulenberg County will be joining us. New Mustangs head basketball coach will be tomorrow. Tentatively, Vogel as well. We'll see if that works out with his schedule. Draft night's insane for these draft experts. And then
even if we got to wait and take him at the very beginning of the draft show, because you got about 30 minutes, so we have to cover before you get to the first pick.
Yeah, we'll have him, I think, at some point tomorrow, whether it's Live at 5. It's going to be an all-day radio fest tomorrow. But let's waste no more time. You were over at Apollo last night. There's the Aces took down the Eagles 10-4. Back and forth game. Catholic struck first. Apollo puts 4 on the board. 8 on the board in the top of the third, right, from Catholic?
Paulo puts 4 on the board, sends 9 men to the plate, and Catholic says, we'll do you one better. We'll send 14 men to the plate and put 8 on the board. And it all started, you got the 4-1 lead, you go out, got the 9-hole hitter up, walk him. You get 0-2 on the leadoff guy, hit him.
Yeah.
And then, boom, there it went. And then
they had an opportunity to get, didn't they have an opportunity to get out of the inning at 4-4, and they made an error?
It was 6-4.
6-4.
They gave him an error. It was one of those.
It was a close play then.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those where the ball was, those little Texas leaguers, shortstop went out, second baseman went out. It probably should have been the shortstop's ball. It looked like Lil Pop had kind of settled under it. And the center fielder from a long way away calls him off. So Lil Pop does what he's supposed to do. He gets out of the way. And then the center fielder can't get there.
Yeah.
And so that scored 2 more. That turned a 6-4 game to 8-4 game real quick.
Yeah, that happens when you get that much pressure put on.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make those plays, and it's just a regular season district game. And Catholic moves to 3-0 in the 9th district. Hood was the player of the game.
Hood was the Kentrell Manufacturing player of the game. He went 2.
Slowed him down. Was trying to leap over a Trinity Raider this year.
Break a bone in his hand. He goes 2 for 2, scores 4 runs, draws 2 walks. It could have been Russellberg. He goes 2 for 3, drives in 2 runs. He hits twice in the 4th inning when they scored 8, drove in 2 runs in that inning.
Yeah, Russellberg's
White had
him
a great
and Hood
game.
Both are offensively great.
Russellberg, I think, now up to 21 RBIs, leading Catholic and playing really well. Not only that, it looked like in the 5th, Apollo gets a leadoff man on, and then you turn the 5-4-3 double play. Then the next inning, they get the leadoff man on, try hit and run. They hit a bullet right at Russellberg, makes the catch, double play. So just once Calicut got the lead, and listen, Patton, the 8th grader, I thought it was really big for him. He's kind of dominant, hadn't been in a lot of trouble. He had the inning where he gave up 4 and then had to come back out. And that when his team scored 8 and get that shutdown inning, then they brought another 8th grader in, Kyle Murphy, who I had never seen. He goes 4 innings of shutout baseball. Listen, you better get Catholic while you can. That sophomore, freshman, 8th grade class is loaded.
They went 8th grader back to back in the last game I called there over there. The other night against Davis County.
The Murphy kid, the lefty 8th grader, is really impressive. That kid's got a bright future.
Yeah. What else is new, right? Up and down the lineup, a lot of youth there. White drove in a couple. You had Miles, Drew Miles, too.
Mm-hmm. Playing well.
Was he batting leadoff last night?
Yeah, he hit leadoff last night. Yep.
I thought he gave him a spark in the Davis County game. He had 2 hits there. For Apollo, you had Pate, Milburn, Logan, Lil Pop. All had 2 hits. It wasn't really the offense. They just couldn't put them across. After they got that 4 across, they couldn't ever get any more. Apollo drops to 10-4, 2-1 in district. These 2 teams will meet again. Do want to move on. Owensboro defeated Davis County. You heard that on VJS with Dan Bartlett last night. How about Ty Ashley? He commits to Kentucky for football. Probably could go D1 baseball if he wants to, too. He went 2 for 2, double, triple, 2 RBIs, came in and closed the door on the mound last night.
Yeah, if you look at the, we just put out 30 minutes ago, the stat leaders, the Harris Group stat leaders, he's in the top 10 in hitting over 500 on the year.
He's having an incredible baseball year, man. And Davis County has to be just punching air right now because they have been right there in so many games against good teams and just can't seal the deal.
You've lost 13 straight, and a lot of those are 1- and 2-run games. Yeah, you've at some point in time led.
And I know, obviously the record, you look at it and it's just like, it doesn't look good, right? You're going to see that and you're going to think that's a bad Davis County baseball team. And they're just not. They're just 1 or 2 plays away from being a 500 club.
You win 11 innings with Catholic and you used all your pitching, so then game 2 you kind of got hammered in that one. But if you look up and down that scoreboard for them, a lot of those are close games that are you're losing 1, 2, or 3 run games.
Yeah, and the Wheels just in that Catholic game they played well for 3 and a half innings. Wheels fall off, you make 2 or 3 errors, and then it just snowballs on you.
But that's what teams that are 1-14 do.
Right. Yeah,
it's just what you do.
You're right. No, it's just you can't get the 7 innings of consistent baseball. That's really the story for Davis County. Glenn and Fogel drove in runs for Owensboro. John Rue went 3 for 4. Blake Huff, our player of the week yesterday, had 2 hits. Embry drove in a couple. Davis County 0-3 in district. Owensboro moves to 11-7 overall, 1-2 in 9th district play. Down in the 10th district, you heard that on 97X, courtesy of Katie Gunterman. Muhlenberg scratches out a win 8-7 over McLean.
They're up 5-1. McLean came all the way back to tie it and ended up finding a way. Muhlenberg found a way to win.
And my guy Cam Gettings, right? Cam Gettings, 3 runs driven in last night. Cason Vincent
going to go back-to-back player of the week for Muhlenberg.
District win. That's big. Carver Rice and Miles Murphy all had 2 hits, and you had 9-5 for Muhlenberg. They'll move now. Was it they get swept by Ohio County?
No, the second game was
washed out.
It was lightning out. I think they're up 5-3, like in the 3rd inning. So they got to finish that game because you got more through the first inning. You pick it up.
This traveling stuff, man, has got my brain Swiss cheese. I could not remember the second result. That's why.
Yeah,
there is
happen.
no result.
No, it is. They're still playing.
Still going.
Longest game of the year.
McLean drops to 14-6. Overall on the season. Down in the 12th district, Butler County defeated Trinity 14-5. That gets the Bears to 9-9. They're 2-0 in district. And Edmondson earned a split against Grayson with a 13-0 shutout.
That thing's wide open. That whole district's wide open.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning Bears right now. We'll see. When Butler gets against Edmondson and Grayson. And anytime Gage Napier's on the mound,
got a shot.
Give him a pretty good shot. And the softball side of things, really quick, Davis County took down Catholic 12-2. Newman hit her 10th bomb. She drove in 4 runs. How about Brylan Boswell and Shelby Bennett both went yard, 18-1 for the Panthers. If you sit there, most of the time, if a player gets 2 if they go 2 for 3, I try to get their name mentioned. If you did that every time for Davis County, it'd be the whole show.
The whole lineup.
Yeah, I mean,
the whole lineup.
I mean, you have to really be selective in who you mention in the box score, because literally you could mention all 9 of them, including the pitching staff. But Davis County 18-1. Catholic struggling with youth.
And I do this because I'm the one that kind of hunts down all the stat leader stuff to put out. And so I start where you start with a couple teams and you're like, okay, we've got 7 or 8 that, now you need to be above 350 because, before I type them down. Right.
Yeah.
And then I take my whole paper I have of everybody at 375 or above and then put them in order. With Davis County, they have 7 girls hitting above 450. It's unreal.
Yeah, the whole lineup, right? Meade County's kind of the same way. They're 4-0. They get their 7th straight win. They moved to 15-5 on the year. The win over LaRue. Down in the 10th district, Trinity beat Edmondson 10-0. Ella Morris, 2 hits, 9 strikeouts, got the win on the mound. Kendall Howard went yard. Sadie Morris drove in 12-5 for the Lady Raiders. They stay red hot. And how about Hancock? We talked about yesterday a little bit of an offensive slump. They put 10 on the board against Ohio County in the shutout. 10-0 there gets the Hornets to 13-5 on the season. The Apollo E-Gals moved to 7-8. They've won 3 straight. Ansley Hall, Molly Julian drove in 2 each. Hannah Holder got the win on the mound.
I'll tell you what, you better watch out for Apollo, too. We talked about how they're ranked higher than maybe what their record says they should be because they've played a really good schedule. Ariana Ramirez is getting hot, too. If you look, she was really struggling early, hitting around 220. She's been, an ESPN all-area player, either first or second team, since she's been at Apollo. I think something like 8 hits in the last 3 games. She gets hot. That gives them a whole different level.
Yeah, it's something to watch for sure. And Apollo, again, has won 3 straight, so they're starting to get it going. Muhlenberg stays hot. They've won 4 straight. They're 13-8. Bella McCarr, 4 for 4, 4 runs driven in. We also got the win on the mound. Mia Jernigan drove in 3. Shanks and Watkins each had 3 hits. 18-3 win over Breckenridge County. And rounding out the high school scoreboard, Grayson County takes down John Hardin to win their 3rd straight. They're 5-8.
It's a good win
overall on the season for Grayson County. We're going to pause it for Karen Gross, realtor with RE/MAX Professional Realty Group. Your dream is her mission. Give her a call at 270-315-9810 or find her at KarenGross.net. It's Above All Roofing, True or False, next live at 5, 102.7 The Game.
It's the season of adventure sales event where the road meets excitement.
What distinguishes Foreman Watson Holdry from many other law firms? It's the pride we take in the communities we serve, stemming from the deep roots our attorneys have in this region. We view giving back to our hometowns as an obligation, not an option. Foreman Watson Holdry, dedicated to you, committed to justice, FWHlegal.com.
Hey, Chad, how do winners win shopping for a new vehicle?
The Red Tag event at Don Moore on 54. They'll be winning, picking, and grinning.
All in one place. New Chevy Trax, $23,495 or $299 a month.
And with non-commissioned product specialists.
There's no fiddling around. New Silverado Crew Cab, $39,990 or $499 a month. DonMooreChevy.com. Scan the code.
One sauce shows up ready to win. It's Van Etten's award-winning Pitmaster barbecue sauce. Packed with bold flavor, smoky goodness, and that straight-off-the-pit taste. Go classic with original. Turn it up with sweet heat. Or bring the fire with hot and spicy. However you grill it, make it unforgettable. Grab yours today at Hillview Farms, Rural King, or Reed's Orchard. Van Etten's. Pit perfect every time.
Hello, this is Travis Holtree, Foreman Watson Holtree. One guarantee we have in life is we will have setbacks. In our world, we see individuals who have suffered serious setbacks like catastrophic injuries or learning of a pending divorce. We see families needing help when a loved one passes and their estate is a mess, as well as those who have been arrested and charged with a crime. Let the attorneys of Foreman Watson Holtree help you turn your setback into a comeback. Foreman Watson Holtree, dedicated to you, committed to justice, FWHlegal.com.
Looking for a financial partner you can trust? Look no further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Living life at a healthy weight can be challenging, but Owensboro Health's weight management team has the resources to help. Whether you are looking for nutrition counseling and fitness training at the health park, or clinically supervised weight loss medications or weight loss surgery with our bariatric surgeon, you'll find the support you need to maintain a healthy weight and live a healthier, happier life. Learn more at owensborohealth.org/livewell.
Hey y'all, it's Kellyanne Harris with the Harris Group at Keller Williams Elite Realty. As a proud sports mom, I know what it takes to show up, stay focused, and deliver results on the field and in real estate. That's why we're offering our Guaranteed Cash Offer program. We guarantee to get your home sold or we'll buy it. For all your real estate needs, trust the Harris Group. We're always ready to go to work for you. Call us today at 270-929-5857 for the details.
Let's get back to Live at 5 with Steve and Coach on 1027 The Game.
It's Live at 5, brought to you by Foreman Watson Holtree, FWHlegal.com. Sound like Rim was in space.
Well, I hit a button on here where it was feeding both ways. So
I kind of liked it.
I was on the Rim strap. It was on user error. User error.
Little remix. How about a little Above All Roofing, true or false here in the middle of the show?
Yeah, make sure you go see our buddy Chris Esses at Above All Roofing. Whether it's roofing, siding, seamless gutters, he can get you care of. Let him know you heard it right here on Live at 5. Let's go. Question number 1. Above All Roofing.
Is this a fan question?
True or false? Not yet.
Okay.
Above All Roofing, true or false? When it's all said and done, Jerry Jones will screw this very important draft up for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's false.
I think so too.
The Cowboys have drafted well.
They've drafted really well.
They've drafted well. Some of the personnel moves are questionable at times, but
it's more about contracts.
Really,
that's more
than
about
anything.
anything.
I mean, I really looking at we'll see how this ends up playing out with Parsons. It's hard to know. 5 years from now, looking back on it, I have a sneaking suspicion it won't look as bad as people buried him for. This is going to be key, though. This is a big part of the trade.
Yes.
I mean, you need to nail the pick here. And
they usually draft. I mean, you look in the last 6 years, they've probably hit more home runs in the first round than anybody.
I think they're going to come out of here with 2 really good playmakers in the first round.
I'll give you one more NFL question before I get to our fan question. True or false, the biggest surprise faller in the first round of the draft will be Carnell Tate.
I think it's false. What would falling out of the top 10, would that be a big fall for him? No, he's not getting out of the top 10. There's a lot of Tyson over Tate out there right now. I mean, there's a lot of everything out there
is.
right now.
There's a lot of fake news out there right now.
Really kind of hard to consume. What's these fan questions?
Let's go to the fan question here.
These are my favorites.
This is the Green River Area Federal Credit Union hotline. It came in. It says, true or false, there is going to be a hot dog week in Owensboro leading up to the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
It's true. I've heard it's true.
Think it's true?
I thought they already announced it.
No, they haven't announced it yet.
Have they not?
I don't think so.
I mean, what do I know?
I don't know.
Like I'm some sort of a city inside. A city, they won't even welcome us to stream their sporting events. They're definitely going to tell me about a hot dog. I thought it was true. I thought it was already been announced. I know it's been teased. It's true.
That is true.
It's happening.
It's going to happen.
Hot dogs are not as cool as burgers.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Don't get me wrong. I can go for a great hot dog all day, but as picky as I am, I'm not going to eat any of them.
Well, yeah, but you don't even like Burger Week because all you want is like your burger with your bun and maybe a slice of cheese. That's like your ultimate burger.
I don't even like cheese on it. Really,
well, there you go. You just plain burger.
Yeah, but what can you do to a hot dog outside of some relish and such?
Well, you can put all
There's a big difference between a burger patty and a hot dog. As far as what you can spice it up with.
No, there's not.
I guess we're going to find out.
We're going to find out.
I'm interested.
Hot dog week, I volunteer Steve and I to be judges. Well, no, not Steve.
Not me. I won't eat any of them.
He won't eat any of them unless it's plain. I'll be a judge for you, 100%.
We'll promote it. I'll promote it. I don't know that I can give you all my heart and soul because I probably won't eat half of it.
Above All Roofing, true or false? The next question. The biggest bust in the first round will be Jordan Tyson of Arizona State.
That's false. I think it just depends. His health will be key.
I think
if he's healthy, I think he's a star.
Man, I think this has got bust written all over it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I do.
I don't know, man. Everybody talks
about half of quarterbacks are bust. There's a lot of wide receivers that go in the first round that never pan out.
a lot's going to depend on where he goes, I think, too. We'll see where he ends up falling. We'll talk about that in our mock draft. Is there another fan question?
Oh, yeah, I got it. Here's one.
Give me another one.
The last fan, I only had two. This one come from the Green River Area Federal Credit Union text line. True or false? Pretty good one. Matt Jones and Myron Metcalf are going to be the new 9 to 11 show on ESPN Radio.
It's true, right? I mean, it's a big rumor.
That's the big rumor. I'm going to say it's true. I mean, it's a good show on the weekends they do.
I'm just curious what it's going to do with KSR. I really am curious. And they'll just move the time, but it's going to be a different era. There's going to be a new era.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'll you'll still have Matt doing it. And they'll do it from like noon to 2. They'll do it from like noon to 2.
Will that affect the popularness, the popularity of the show? Popularness.
I don't know. I think what it would do is hurt some sports talk radio shows in Lexington and Louisville that run from like noon to 5 now.
Yeah.
I mean, I think his fan base. Listen, Matt and Myron have a huge KSR presence on ESPN radio anyway.
Yeah, no, that's the whole reason, in my opinion, that Matt would be getting a national. That shows you the power of Big Blue Nation, I think,
without a doubt,
because people will follow Matt because of what he's.
Well, and Myron's really good. They actually have a really good chemistry. It's a really good show.
Myron carries it on the sports side.
So he loves it.
Be clear,
yeah.
Matt's the entertainment side. Myron's the sports side, and that's what there is.
Above all roofing, true or false? Thunderbolts get a home win tonight to take a 2-1 lead.
I had that one too. Yeah, that's true. They're winning at home.
They are winning at home.
They're winning tonight and tomorrow, and they're going to go ahead and close this thing down.
I think they win tonight, and then I think they win tomorrow too. But I think they win tonight, and if they do, I really like their chances of at least winning the series, and they won't lose 2 in a row. Tonight's huge.
At 7 p.m. puck drop at the Ford Center.
It is
tonight and tomorrow. Those games are locked in.
I got another one for you.
All right.
True or false? There's really nothing Pope can do right now to win over a lot of BBN until he starts winning games in next October.
That's false. I mean, he's got to start getting some guys because you're not going to win them over. I mean, you're going to have a hard time winning them over even more if you don't start getting some guys. Now, didn't the cat from Baylor get in the portal?
He did. I talked about the portal. The portal didn't close until last night. There were going to be guys that got in late because they didn't want their school to know. Dude averaged 17 and
there's
7.
There's still going to be opportunity for Billy Donovan.
You don't like what they have. You don't like. You got Zoom. All right, and you got Watkins, and you got Cam. So there's your 2 guards and your small forward. And then you also got Moreno, the big man.
Yeah.
So,
you got a long way to go.
Hold on now. But you also you got Hawthorne, who a lot of people like, a 6'8", he redshirted last year. I think if you go out and just get you a 4.
This is University of Kentucky. You know about redshirt coming in and contributing. That's ridiculous. I mean, you got a long
This guy, Hawthorne, I want to see him play. This guy was a top 35 recruit last year.
If they don't get another big piece, this team will struggle to make the NCAA tournament.
Okay.
And they need a big piece. It can't just be a Hawthorne. It's got to be.
No, I still think they need some help in the portal.
It's got to be a big piece.
They got the big 7 foot.
Hire Billy Donovan to be the GM today.
They don't need
that
GM.
That is not a joke. Hire him to be you need him. You trust me. You need him. And in that way, it just, it's going to be smooth sailing.
Hey, they got that 7'5" guy coming
the NBA
in.
Does.
They got that. He's visiting 7'5".
7'5", man.
That's a big piece.
Yeah.
He averaged 2 points and 3 rebounds last year.
Physically big. Dude, we're reaching now. We're like really scraping the bottom.
True or false? As long as NIL stays the way it is right now, which we kind of think is unsustainable.
Ask me this, all right?
Okay. You're going to get more and more guys in both football and college stay for as long as they can before going to the draft because they're making more money.
Oh, that's true. You see, it's already happened. The Florida Cat did it.
Yep.
I mean, he was projected to be a top 10 pick, right?
You really got to be, you really and truthfully, for what a lot of these big guys are making in college, presumably making, you've got to be a top 12 pick in the NBA
I don't think you'll see as much on the football side, though.
Oh, I don't know.
Too much of an injury risk.
Well, no, but I'll say this. Guys that are borderline. And when I say that,
for sure.
Riley Leonard was talking about this. Not only him, the quarterback at Georgia that went to Miami
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck was talking about this. Like,
Carson Beck, because he went from being projected to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft and being like a 5th round guy last year.
And
he went to Miami.
Right, made $5 million. And what Leonard said too, even at Notre Dame, let's say he made 1.3, and he's like, I signed a 4-year deal with the Colts that pays like $5.4 million total. Like by the 4th year, he can get to 1.3.
Yeah.
But he's got to, the only thing is guaranteed was like 30,000. He's got to make the team every year. So I think those borderline quarterbacks, I think
Ty Simpson was close to going. I think it was reported, right? He got a big time offer from Miami.
Yep.
I think he was really close,
without a doubt.
But he's a fringe first rounder. I think he goes first round. Listen to Jay Glazer today. I think he does go late first round. So it's just hard. But guys that are right below a Ty Simpson, I think Simpson probably would have maybe considered even more if it wasn't for the draft class next year. Because he might still get.
I think he would be. I think he would.
A good year.
I think he will be. I think he would have been back if it wasn't for next year's draft class. Yeah. I think once Dante Moore said he was going back, and some other guys, he looked at the overall thing and said, "Hey, I need to go now."
Yeah.
And not only that, the one thing it does do is it starts your clock for your second contract a year earlier. And that's where the big money comes in.
It does, but some of these guys you're talking about aren't
going to get a second contract. No, that's what I'm saying. Those guys that are very borderline and won't get second contracts, you might as well stay in college and make all the money you can make.
I completely agree. Anything else you got for me? You just run through yours.
No, go ahead.
I'll go with mine.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go a little NBA here, which is out of the realm of the show. This comes straight from the radio group chat.
Yep.
True or false? LeBron James is the greatest.
False.
NBA player.
False. It's not close. It's not close. He's nowhere. He still can't sniff Michael Jordan's underwear.
Okay. True or false? Jerry Rice is the greatest wide receiver of all time.
Absolutely true.
Okay, so they both can't. They both have to be either true or they both have to be false.
No, they don't.
Because if you're going to use the Jerry Rice argument. LeBron.
Hold on.
I'm the biggest Jordan guy of all time. Yeah.
LeBron's the Craig Biggio of the NBA.
The longevity of LeBron and the things that he's done statistically, they're not matched by anyone in the history of the game.
It wasn't but I agree with that. But to put LeBron and Jerry Rice saying that he just did all the look at Jerry Rice's numbers when he was at his best.
But if you're going to use that though, if you're going to use that same mode that you used against me in the whole who's the greatest receiver of all time. And I said, if I had to pick one receiver at their absolute peak
and it's still Jerry Rice
for one season.
And it's still Jerry Rice.
I'm taking Randy Moss for one season.
And how many championships did Randy Moss win? I'm just asking.
Zero. It's a team sport.
Okay. All right. I'm just asking.
Football especially. Well, you had Tom Brady throwing the football to him. But
yeah, he did. Tom Brady.
He did, but he also set the record that year for the greatest receiver season of all time.
All I'm saying is to make it be about one
Randy
year.
Moss didn't determine whether the Patriots got beat or not. He did his part.
The point I'm making is you're trying to look at it and saying Jerry Rice didn't put up unbelievable numbers.
You're looking at this wrong. You're looking at the argument is not about Rice. It's about LeBron. If you're going to use that argument to look at how, because you've used it, talking about how many years in a row he was the greatest, and that puts him at the top.
But he was also the greatest
James
just individually.
Has been in the conversation of being the greatest for like 20 years now.
No, LeBron.
I'm not the greatest, but the best player in the league. What he's doing in the playoffs right now, and I'm not a LeBron guy. I hate even having to do this.
No, but he has had a great playoffs. But here's the point I'm making is
he's like 40.
But two different things, okay? The overall numbers puts him in the conversation, but he's not Jordan. Jordan had to sit 2 years because he gambled too much. He didn't really want to go play baseball. He had to go gamble.
I'm just Skip Bayless-ing you.
Well, that's fine.
Jordan's the greatest player.
But also too is listen, what guys do for their bodies now and the money they spend, it's totally different than what it was back then. Like you take Michael Jordan.
What guys do for their bodies back then? Jordan didn't miss any games.
No, but
my God, LeBron plays 3 or 4 games in a row. He's got to have a week off.
True, that's true. But the point I'm making though is if you just drop Michael Jordan at 15 years old, like he was back whenever he was 15, into today's society and let him play with that. Things are different.
I literally just did this as a troll move. I really did. You can sit here and debate it all day long. You're going to have great arguments on both sides. at the end of the day, the way I view the greatest of all time, if I'm going to drop one player into a game and he's going to go out there and completely be unstoppable.
Jerry Rice
at every point
Michael
in his
Jordan.
career. You're right.
Those two.
You're absolutely right. No, you're absolutely right. And that's really. I just wanted to get you fired up.
I know. But I also say this. I'm not taking away from LeBron.
I'm not so sure that for one season though. I wouldn't have took Moss at his peak. That year that he played in New England with Brady is comparable to a year where Jerry Rice played with Montana or Steve Young. Those are comparable one season situations where I'm not sure that Moss wasn't the better receiver.
Not completely comparable because even at that point, you threw the ball a lot more than you did whenever he put up 1,900 yards and 22 touchdowns with Joe Montana. They still ran the ball a lot with Craig. Like, it was a different game. Not only that, you could just go and destroy a quarterback, or Randy Moss never had to worry about going over the middle and just getting his head completely taken off, about like Jerry Rice did.
That's I'll give you that. That's absolutely true. How about last night, Jaden McDaniels said that the Nuggets can't defend.
Well, that's true.
They can't. It was the night before last, I guess, when they came from behind and pulled the upset. True or false? The Wolves win Game 3.
I'll still go with Jokic. I can't bet against him.
I'm very curious of how it's going to go. I'm going to go Wolves in Game 3, but McDaniels probably shouldn't have said that.
No,
it's not the time. Wait till the series is over.
Wait till you beat them 4 out of 6, and you're like, they just couldn't defend us.
That's probably a bad move from McDaniels. We're going to find out.
Yeah,
that's the fun part. I can't believe he answered that question.
And to go back to your Jordan thing, I'd love to see how many points he'd average 50 if he could walk like they do in today's NBA.
Times. Dude, Michael Jordan was shot 50 free throws a game.
Yes.
You give him the calls that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander
or that LeBron gets.
I mean, come on, man. If LeBron went in the lane, I would love to see like young LeBron drive the lane against Bill Laimbeer or Dennis Rodman. The bad boys. I mean, they're a stretcher LeBron out of the arena.
No, I don't know. LeBron's put together pretty good.
He is. You've seen the guy flop around. I mean, come on. The head thing, he's the one who perfected that. What about Wemby? True or false? The concussion means the Blazers win that series. I mean, it's probably going to be, best case game.
It depends on how long he's going to be out. What is it, 1-1 right now? Mm-hmm. I'm going to still go Spurs.
I think the Blazers win it. I mean, if he can't come back before Game 5.
How about the Blazers? You know, the Blazers' new owner. How about him? Have you seen all this report about him and stuff? How he's penny pinching? Like, most teams in the NBA, when you go on the road, you know, you get a late checkout, and they pay a late checkout fee because, you know, checkout in a hotel is like 11 o'clock. But the NBA game is what? 7. Oh, no. Got to check out now. So, like, even their coach was like...
sounds like me when I go on my business
Even
trips.
the coach, they made the masseuse, the team masseuse check out.
8 hours.
And they had nowhere for their players to get the rub downs. But, like, you know, most players will get, like, a big rub down at, like, 11 or somewhere around 2 to 4 before they go to the arena. No, the masseuse had to get out of the room at 11 o'clock. Like, it's all kinds of stuff, man. It's crazy.
They'll give you a late checkout if you just ask. They'll give you at least till noon.
Well, yeah, but like I'm sure a lot of the NBA teams, they'll pay so they can check out like at 4. But no, it's like none of that.
Last one I got, then we'll get to the NFL mock draft.
Okay.
All right, because I want to leave plenty of time for that. True or false, the NHL needs to readjust their playoff format. Are you aware of this, how they do the playoffs in the NHL?
Yeah, it's like 2-2, 1-1-1 or something.
No, it's just the way that the seeding is what I mean.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you go by division.
Yes.
Well, you got the Avalanche, the Stars, and the Wild are the three of the 4 best teams in the league, and they all have to play on the same side of the bracket.
Yes.
So whoever wins the division will play the worst wild card,
right?
And whoever wins the other division with the lesser record, the 2 seed, plays the other wild card. And then you play your 2 division teams against each other, the 2-3 in the division.
Yep.
No matter how the records are. So the Wild should be like the 3 seed
but it goes
in the
back
West, but instead they're pretty much playing like they're the 6 seed.
Well, it goes back to like, you know, the NHL back when they only had 2 divisions each side and 4 teams in each division made it, and you played like individual. Listen.
But I mean, like what I'm looking at here, because, you know, I've started to follow in the Wild. I mean, you're going to have to beat.
Your division championships have to mean something.
I mean, but yeah, that's fine. But then seed the rest at least. I mean, goodness gracious, like the NFL, you know, it'd be like playing, you know, obviously there's 4 divisions, but like the Wild will have to go through the Stars, which is going to be an insanely physical series. We've already seen it. We've already seen some guys getting taken out. And then your reward for that is to go play the best team in the league in the Avalanche.
Yes.
Like right off the rip. And so you're going to have to beat the two of the 3 best teams in the league just to get to the conference championship.
Win your division, you don't have to do that if you're a wild card.
That's easier said than done.
I'm just saying.
When you have the 2 or the 3 best teams ahead of you in the whole league. But it is a good series. That Stars and Wild will be back in action tonight. They need to fix those start times, too. When we come back, we'll look at the NFL draft and go one from wherever the time takes us here live at 5, 102.7 The Game.
Hey, Chris, can you fix my leak?
Yes, we can. Hi, I'm Chris Estes, owner of Above All Roofing and Seamless Gutters. From your windows leaking air to installing new energy-efficient windows, we can do it. 313-4275. Gutters leaking, past few rain? Get new 5 or 6 inch gutters with guards. You have a roof leak? We can install a premium roof on your house or business. We have an affordable solution for all your leaks. 270-313-4275.
Looking for a bank that truly puts you first? At Sacramento Deposit Bank, we've been serving our communities with hometown care for over a century. From personal checking and savings to business loans, mobile banking, and more, we make managing your money simple and stress-free. You'll always talk to someone who knows your name. So whether you're saving for the future or chasing a dream, we're here to help you every step of the way. Visit sdbky.com or stop by one of our local branches today. Sacramento Deposit Bank, where banking feels like family. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
WWA one night only. Saturday, April 25th at the Owensboro Sports Center. Come witness a night of exciting WWA action. Plus, Shane Douglas, Santino Morello, Enzo Amore, Eric Young, Mr. Anderson, Swoggle, and more. Exclusive meet and greet before the show. Tickets start at just $10. Tickets available now at owensborotickets.com.
When you're streaming live at 5 on 102.7 The Game, you're powered by more and more Browns Valley trucking equipment in Utica.
For over 50 years, they've been keeping Owensboro rolling, serving truck drivers, farmers, and hardworking folks who get it done every single day.
From truck equipment and accessories to expert repairs and custom work, they're built on the same toughness and reliability you hear on this station.
So whether you're on the road or at home, tune in.
More and more Browns Valley trucking equipment.
Proud streaming sponsor of Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Whether it's one item or 100, Pat Hayden Moving gets it there safely and stress-free. As a proud alumni of Owensboro Catholic, Pat Hayden Moving is honored to support the aces on the field, in the classroom, and throughout the community. Big move, small move, we've got your back. One item or 100, we'll move it for you. Call Pat Hayden Moving today and support a business that supports Owensboro Catholic. Local, loyal, on the move.
Support your school with the German-American School Spirit Check Card. With each purchase you make using the card, we make a donation to your participating school of choice. So far, through our School Spirit Card program, we've given back over $300,000 to community schools. Stop in your local German-American bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit Check Card today. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Local sports at its finest, live at 5 with Stephen A. Turner and Vic Evans on 102.7 The Game.
It's Live at 5, brought to you by Foreman Watson Holtry, FWHlegal.com. Stephen A. Turner, Vic Evans here in the Floor Concept Studios. Shout out to our guy, Caleb Farkas, out there listening to Live at 5, being one of the 13 people still tuned in.
He's wrong, though. I mean, he usually is. I mean,
he said LeBron would kill Lambeer.
No, he wouldn't. One, it wouldn't be.
I don't know that Bill Lambeer could be killed, though.
Here's the thing. It wouldn't be a fair fight.
Would that be fun, though?
LeBron would get. He would get.
That would be fun.
It wouldn't be a fair. Like, now, you put him in a ring and you ask him to box? Sure.
No, I'm talking about going down the lane.
Lambeer would cheap shot him. You never see it coming.
Doc, right? The Jordan Doc going down the lane. Which, by the way, I'm going way off the map here. I watched the Jailblazers the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. I mean, it's a must see. Those Untolds are great.
Yeah, they are. It was a wonderful waste of basketball talent out there in Portland.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on.
I know.
I mean, there was a lot. Dude, I'm a big Rasheed Wallace guy. What can I say? That was about where I started to drop off of the NBA, right around that Damon Stoudemire.
I think Rasheed just got another technical.
Yeah. Nobody was better at that.
I told you, the best documentary I saw was Bronx Zoo about the 80s Yankees. And then the other best documentary I've seen, because I'm a history buff, if you're looking for something good out there on Netflix, watch The Men Who Built America, Frontiersmen. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Check it. I love docs.
Five episodes. Unbelievable.
I love it. And Caleb says the first segment he heard. Now you can just turn it off, Caleb. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Nope. We're jumping into the NFL draft. You're welcome to come by tomorrow, Caleb, and join the party. We can do like a barstool situation, have like 30 people in.
Yeah, I mean, well, if Caleb, he can wear hats for like 17 different teams since he's got 17 favorite teams.
That's true. We can definitely, like, we used to do a fan for every team.
It's just Caleb Farkas.
The first round's covered. I know. We'll have Dan here. We'll have Chris here. We'll have you and me. Yep. And then Caleb, that's the whole first round.
There you go.
Got it covered for
Caleb's got the rest of them. Caleb's a favorite team of like pick 17 through 32.
Just drive over here right now, Caleb, and defend yourself. I can't do it. You're not
That's
here.
all right.
We love you to death. But let's move it over to the NFL mock draft. I've got to use my phone for this because I did my mock draft on the phone. Everybody knows Mendoza's going one. We're not talking.
Mendoza's going one.
Number 2 is where the draft starts.
It does.
I mean, I say that. I don't know. Every expert in the country is being manipulated. It's been, Reese the whole time.
Now it's Bailey.
Now it's Bailey's a lot.
I'm going Arvell Reese.
I'm going Reese too.
I am too. Going to. What do you got going on?
Everybody says it's going to be Bailey now.
I think Bailey is a guy. I will say this. I think Bailey's a guy that you better be careful about.
Yeah, well, I think they both kind of are. I think that's why there's some discrepancies about who's going to go where. But I listened to the interview today that Bailey did talking about his interview with Monty Austinford, who was a great Jets GM, which is actually the Cardinals GM.
Yeah, there you go.
He's never been to New York, and they canceled his visit. I look into that a little bit more than the media is acting like they're just kind of brushing this out.
I'm still going to Reese
too.
What do you got going on at 3?
Are they trading?
I've got Kansas City moving up to this spot.
I did have Kansas City. I've pulled off of that now.
I like Kansas City at this spot.
I've been saying that. I think they're going to get a pass rush.
Go up and get Bailey.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I think they like Bain. What do I know? Just from what I'm hearing out there, when you looking at draft stuff, you really got to read between the lines because there's so much bad out there and there's some good. At number 3, this is my biggest move. Okay. I listened to Jay Glazer this morning on Barstool, and he said that there's something big in the works. He just can't talk about it yet.
My guess is if it's not Kansas City, to me, it could be Washington moving up to make sure they get Jeremiah Love.
That could, take it. Everybody's talking about Love going 3, not happening because of the salary. It would make him the highest paid running back, and it's way out of the realm of what you pay running back. That's just weird. But I guess it makes sense when you talk about roster construction. This is my biggest move. All right, I got the Giants moving to 3.
From 5?
From 5 and trading Kayvon Thibodeau.
Okay.
The Thibodeau rumors have been out there. They're going to trade him. They traded Lawrence instead.
Mm-hmm.
But Thibodeau's on the last year of his deal.
So he goes to Arizona along with the 5 pick,
yes.
And they get in there to take Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just shooting in the dark.
I kind of like that.
I'm shooting that. But here's the thing. You get Bailey on the rookie contract. You get 5 more years of Bailey on a rookie scale.
Yeah, I like the move.
Moving out of his rookie scale. So you flip one, keep the contract low.
Here's my thing.
Bailey there.
And this is my thing. Kansas City knows the window with Andy Reid is closing.
Yeah. Oh, there's
I've got them moving up twice in this draft.
I'm going to 4-2?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Later on,
all right.
I got them moving up.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm going to have them to go. They need a pass rusher. They're going to go get Bailey.
I'm sure that the number 2 and 3 will blow up the whole mock draft for me. Let's move it to number 4. I got Jeremiah Love.
Yep. Even though I think Sonny Styles could go here, I'm going to go Love.
Everybody talks about Love like it's too high for Love. Well, it's too high for a linebacker.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
You're about 2.
But you're talking about Saleh, a guy that had Fred Warner.
Yeah,
he's always
Fred
had
Warner was like a 3rd or 4th round pick.
But he's always had big time linebackers. And I think he could. I could see Styles going here because he is in that mode of a Fred Warner.
When you drive into Nashville, driving into Nashville and you see that beautiful new stadium, you see a billboard with Cam Ward and Sonny Styles?
I don't know.
Or do you see a billboard with Cam Ward and Jeremiah
Are there
Love?
people that pick 4 that wish they'd taken Ray Lewis?
Yeah, no. Yes. But my thing is, like, if you're going to say, oh, it's too high, this is too high to take a running back. Well, it's too high to take a linebacker, too.
I don't believe in too high. I don't believe.
No, I think Jeremiah Love will
I'm gonna
be
go
the
Love,
pick,
too.
and I think it'll be a great pick for the
At
Titans.
5, I've got the Giants staying put. I've got them going Francisco Mwaga, the offensive tackle from Miami.
We're in the same boat there, but that's where the Cardinals moved down to. They get a pass rusher, and they get the offensive tackle.
I like it.
You have to pay the pass rusher next year, but you still work it out nonetheless, and they're not done. I think the Cardinals are the team to watch for the big splash.
I got them also, just so because we won't get there, I got them trading back into the 31st pick and
Me too.
taking Ty Simpson with
They're
New
coming
England.
back to get Simpson.
That's why I like
You
it.
got to watch the Rams. I think the Rams there too.
Well, hold on. Who you got going at 6 with the Browns?
There's trade there too.
Who you got traded to?
The Cowboys.
Do you?
Sonny Styles. So we just talked about him. I think they're going to have to get Styles. They'll have to get in front of the Redskins or the Commanders at 7. And so I've got the Browns taking a little less to move back because I think they want offensive line help there.
Okay. I've got the Browns moving back too. I got the Rams moving here and taking Carnell Tate.
That's fair. And if the Browns stay put, I think they take Tate. I don't think they would go.
No, and then I think the Browns move back because I think the wide receivers or something. I think you can go get put up.
So we both got them moving.
Yes, I got the Rams
And
moving.
the Browns have moved. There's a history of this. So, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Number 7.
I've got Washington with Love gone. I think Washington, they gave up a ton of big-time pass plays last year. I got them going Caleb Downs, the safety with Ohio State.
We're on the same page. I got them going Downs, too. They've done a lot in free agency defensively and Downs.
But still need a guy on the back end.
Yeah, and he's a star. I mean, I think he's a star.
Now, here's the one that I'm on my third one. This is the pick at 8 that I'm not sure
with
about.
this one?
And here's the
I'm
reason.
struggling with all of them.
Well, here's the one. I really, in my first 2 mocks, I had Dallas moving up here.
Okay.
To surprise people.
That's
Hold
possible.
on.
That's possible.
But no. But to surprise people and take Sonny Styles and not Reuben Baines.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think Styles is the guy they want.
So I think if I've got New Orleans taking Sonny Styles right here, but I think that's a spot Dallas may try to move up, and you're not going to have to give up a ton to go from 12 to 8 with New Orleans. I think Sonny Styles is a pick, whether it's Dallas or it's New Orleans.
I'm taking New Orleans to take Tate.
Okay.
I think you got the quarterback, the cat from Louisville. You got the offensive minded head coach. They made big strides last year. You added a nice running back in free agency. And they need that star wide receiver to go along.
It wouldn't be a bad move.
It just makes sense offensively. Their defense is kind of struggling a little bit. Cam Jordan's gone, so they could go Bain there. But I'm going to go Carnell Tate.
I think the Cowboys move in that spot or New Orleans. Whoever picks in that spot, Sonny Styles gets the number 9. I've got Zona here with the trade with Kansas City, and I've got Zona going Spencer Fano, the offensive tackle from Utah.
Yeah, that would be the pick if they. I mean, I think if that was the situation, I'm going to leave KC. The reason why I didn't have KC moving is I think they want a pass rusher, and I think the pass rusher in Bain's there. You know, do they view giving up all this capital to move up to get Bailey when they could just stay put and get a pretty similar player in Bain? I think that's why I backed off the KC trade.
Okay,
so I'm going Reuben Bain at Kansas City, number 9. And number 10.
Got the Giants back on the board. I had them going offensive tackle with pick 5. With pick 10, I've got them going Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State.
I'm buying the smoke. Even Glazer said this morning he's been hearing O-line receiver for the Giants.
2 big needs.
Yeah, it is. And I could see them staying put at 5, taking O-line, and then coming back and getting Tyson at 10 and just staying put. But I think Tyson goes there.
Yep.
And he'll be that's going to be an interesting offense, man. You got Scattaboo, you got Dart, you got Neighbors coming back off injury. You throw Tyson in there.
I like it.
All of a sudden, Harbaugh's on board.
I like it.
Look out. Look out.
Number 11, Miami. I got them going Mansour Delaney, the cornerback out of LSU.
Yeah, that's me too. And that'd be a great pick. I mean, the Dolphins would be thrilled, I think, to get Delaney
I think so.
at 11.
So 12 here. Once again, I don't know what I want to do yet, New Orleans or Dallas, but whoever's picking here, they're going to take Reuben Bain. Does Dallas move up and get Sonny Styles and then New Orleans takes Bain here? Or do the Saints take Styles and then the Dolphins get the Cowboys?
If you were
get
just
Bain?
giving me my pick, would I give up some draft capital to go get Styles? So you give up something and get Styles, or stay where you are and get Payne for free?
But later on in
I'm
my
taking
hold on,
Payne for
but
free,
later
but you
on in my draft, I've got the Cowboys moving down, and so you're giving up something, but then you're replacing it later on.
And that could be likely, honestly, with the run on linemen coming in the teens. But I'm going to go. This is where I had the Browns pick, and I had Fano there.
Okay.
So the Browns move back from 6 to 12. Still get maybe a lot of people's top lineman with the injuries.
He's either one or two.
Miami,
yeah, he's either one or two.
Yep.
Sitting at 13, I now got Cleveland picking here because I had him trading with the Rams. I have Cleveland going Monroe Freeling, the offensive tackle out of Georgia.
Wow. Okay. All right. I think the Rams are going to make a splash. It just feels like, this is Stafford's last hurrah. Will McVay stick around after Stafford's gone? I mean, are they just going to go all in here? I could see them moving up. Some people are saying there's no chance they move up, but they tried so hard for receivers, but then it hit me. All right, I already placed this. I put a $5 bet on the Vikings drafting the tight end, and the odds were insane. I mean, I'm gonna for $5. I'm gonna make $80 off this bet for Kenyon Sadiq. Then it hit me. I'm like, man, because everybody's got Lemon going here. They got the smaller receivers. We already have that type of receiver. But last year, you look at what the Rams did with the 13 personnel and running 3 tight ends out there constantly.
So you're gonna go Sadiq right here.
It's Sadiq.
Okay.
Sadiq's the pick. And this is one I'm feeling pretty good about. I mean, not good about because I'm going to lose my bet, but I think it's a great fit, man. With the 13 they were running last year, you put Sadiq in there and he could split him out wide. You can do a lot of McVay-like things with him. I think that's a sexy pick.
I like that pick.
Rams at 13.
Number 14, you got Baltimore. This is where I have Sadiq going. Andrews is getting older. Isaiah left.
They let
Likely left.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Kenyon Sadiq, tight end from Oregon right here.
I'm just going to go meat and potatoes for the Ravens because they make good picks always. I'm going to get the best offensive lineman in the whole draft. I'm going to get Vega Ione out of Penn State, the guard. I think he goes in there and he's a 10, 15-year starter, and he's rock solid.
There you go.
That's just what the Ravens do.
I like it. Well, 15, I've got Tampa Bay going for the best lineman, Vega Ione from Penn State.
I got Tampa moving down, and this is some more of that Jay Glazer steam. Talking about wanting the Steelers to come up for a lineman. There's a run on lineman starting right now. And I got them coming up to get Caden Proctor, offensive lineman out of Alabama, who seems to be having a lot of positive buzz heading into the draft.
I like that. 16, you got the Jets sitting there. Of course, they already got Reese, the edge rusher. So I got to go on, hey, we got to find some weapons. I've got them going Malachi Lemon, the wide receiver out of USC.
That's me too. Yeah, and I was thinking – I think the Carolina Panthers want Dylan Thieneman. I think that's who they want. I think that's who they're targeting. So everybody in the country that's done a mock draft has Thieneman going 18. So I wanted to have the Panthers move up. But if you look, on my board, I just don't know where the opening is. And I was wanting to go here, but Lemon's a star.
Yep.
Like Lemon is, they got him similar to the cat that plays for the Lions. I just think that. I think this is be a coup. I mean, you come out there with Lemon and Arvell Reese. You got a stud on both sides of the ball. I mean, they need studs everywhere.
They do.
They don't have any studs.
That'll get us to number 17. We're going to try to get to 20. 17, Detroit comes up, and I think it's only one spot for Detroit. They go Caden Proctor, the offensive tackle out of Alabama. I think they need lineman help. Proctor's a guy that may even try to move inside.
They're locked into a lineman. Even if they move up, move down, they stay at 17. I think it's offensive lineman Monroe Freeling. You already had him coming off.
Yep.
I got him going there. The Vikings are at 18. I got Thieneman there. What else can I do? Proctor's. You got the tight end gone and Sadiq. And so what else are you going to do?
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go there. I don't like Thieneman this early, so I'm going to go get me a pass rusher. I'm going Akeem Messidor, the edge out of Miami.
D-line help would be welcomed. I mean, that wouldn't surprise. I mean, if Brian Flores is calling the shots, it wouldn't surprise me if they drop back maybe and take a D lineman. I just think Thieneman for value there. I think that if it goes the way I have it, that's my pick. I'm in the blind. Usually, I'm pretty good at nailing the Vikings pick. I'm kind of in the blind to who they're going to take. At 19, the Carolina Panthers are on the board.
Listen, I don't like the Thieneman here. I think they really want Sadiq to fall down there, but he doesn't.
I think so, too.
And so what I have them doing is going to get another receiver. I think it's going to be a big-time NFL guy, Omar Cooper Jr. out of Indiana.
I actually have him going Omar Cooper Jr., but at 28. I have the Houston Texans moving up here and taking Ianker, the offensive tackle from Arizona State. I think there's going to be opportunities for teams in the late teens, early 20s to trade back for teams that are looking for offensive line help. to get up. And so I'm going to have the Texans going on anchor in the trade there. Number 20.
I've got a trade. It comes up. Kansas City moves up with Dallas, and they're worried about offensive linemen. I think they either take Blake Miller, offensive tackle at Clemson, or I anchor, the offensive tackle at Arizona State. So then all of a sudden, I talk about win now. You went and you got Carnell Tate, or you got Beasley to go be on your defensive end at 3. You move up to 20. You're not worried about next year's draft. Andy Reid may not be here. Who knows what Mahomes has got left in the tank? Go get a really good offensive tackle. Also go get a defensive end and try to win the Super Bowl now.
It makes sense. I mean, it does make a lot of sense for them to make some big swings.
And then Dallas, you moved up. If you want to move up with New Orleans, you get some of that capital back by moving down with Kansas City here.
Would not surprise me to see them do that. Move up and then move back later on. This would be the Browns pick for me because they traded with the Cowboys earlier. I'm going Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, the safety out of Toledo for the Browns. So that would give the Browns Fano on the offensive line, Emmanuel McNeil-Warren on the defensive side. At number 21, what do you got going on there?
21, you got Pittsburgh. I think the linemen, I don't think they like any of the linemen that are left. I think they're going to go with a big-time receiver, KC Concepcion with Texas A&M.
Wow, I think Pittsburgh fans would love that because they're always kind of meat and potatoes, boring type pick too. I had them moving up earlier, and I had Tampa moving back to get Mesidor, the defensive end out of Miami there, falling back. That'd be a coup for them because a lot of people have him going 15. They're able to move back. Still get him. Be a great move. The Chargers on the clock at 22. I'm going edge rusher there too. Keldrick Falk out of Auburn.
I like that guy a lot, but I think they go inside a little bit too and go a guy that can do both. I'm going to go Peter Woods from Clemson.
Peter Woods is a guy that's a Vikings fallback. I wouldn't hate that pick. What about number 23 there, the Philadelphia Eagles?
Well, listen, Philadelphia always takes the best. They seem to always get the best guy on the board.
It just falls in their lap.
Right.
Always.
I've got them going with a guy that has a little injury concern. How about cornerback Jermon McCoy from Tennessee?
That is an Eagles-type pick, though, because McCoy's probably if he's 100% healthy, he's probably the best corner in the draft. So if the medicals check out, I could see that McCoy falling out of the first round for that very reason. I'm going offensive line here. I've got him going Caleb Lemieux out of Utah there, the offensive tackle. At number 24, I had the Cowboys because they trade with the Browns there, swap picks. Cassius Howell, edge rusher, A&M. So you got Sonny Styles, edge rusher Cassius Howell there at 24. Who do you got?
I've got Cleveland staying in this spot. I got Cleveland going with wide receiver Denzel Boston from Washington. So you get the lineman earlier, and now you get the receiver, and you're going pretty good.
I mean, and their defense was already pretty good. So that makes sense. The Bears are on the clock at 25. What do you got the Bears doing? What position?
I've got them going really young, and what people don't realize, this guy don't even turn 20, like 21 until like after the season's over. I got them going Caden McDonald, defensive tackle out of Ohio State.
I like McDonald, but he's a two-down player.
But the Bears, that's what they need. Yeah. They got ran on a lot last year.
Yeah, they need that physical run stuffer. I got Zion Young, a pass rusher out of Missouri there for the Bears at 25. 26, that's where I have Peter Woods coming off the board going to Buffalo.
I've got Buffalo going linebacker, C.J. Allen out of Georgia.
Ooh, I like it. C.J. Allen's a guy I don't have in the first round, but I do like him. The 49ers are at 27.
Listen, they're old on the edges. And this is why I have
defensive edge or offensive edge?
Defensive edge.
They're
also on the offensive edge too. But Trent Williams is still the best tackle in football. I've got them trying to replace some pass rushers.
Okay.
Keldrick Falk from Auburn going right here.
That would be a 49ers type of pick. I got him going Chase Bassinas, guard out of Texas A&M, offensive line help there. I had the Panthers falling back. As we mentioned, I already told you they're getting Cooper at 28.
There you go.
You got
I've got Houston keeping his pick and going Caleb Banks, defensive tackle from Florida. This is a Houston-type pick.
Man, yeah, I just added that defensive front, the nasties up there. What about 29?
29, I got Dallas there with the trade with Kansas City, and they go defense again. How about Colton Hood, cornerback out of Tennessee?
That's a good one.
I love this defense where you get Styles and Hood or you get Bain and Hood. Love it.
You got the front seven help and the DB help. I've got Kansas City staying there and taking Blake Miller, so you get the pass rusher and Bain, Miller the protector at 29. Dolphins are at 30.
My last three, Dylan Thieneman goes right here to Miami, so they get Mansour and Thielemann. Then I got Ty Simpson going to Arizona at 31. Mason Thomas going to Seattle.
I got Concepcion to Miami, Parker to New England, and Simpson to Arizona at 32.
There you go.
That'll round out our mock draft. We'll see you tomorrow.
Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game. Special thanks to Foreman Watson Hultree for sponsoring the preceding broadcast. FWHlegal.com. Tune in next time for Live at 5 on 102.